I decided to make a short video to show you guys what I've been working on, my project here. I bought this boat several months ago. This is going to be a family hunting and fishing and camping boat. And it was a little bit of a project. I knew it was going to be a project when I bought it, but it turned out to be more of a project than I anticipated. But we are getting there. And I'm actually doing more to it than I had originally intended. And I'm going to show you what I'm working on and maybe give you an update once it's done. So I ended up having to completely rewire the trailer. The wiring was just an absolute disaster, and I just I just rewired the whole thing. Trailer lights. Then I'm going to start back here. I got my battery. I got a trolling motor. It did not come with a trolling motor, so I got one that mounts on the stern. That way, because I'm going to be sitting on this end, it's a tiller steer. That way I can run my trolling motor and the big motor all from the same seat. I don't have to go up front to get on the trolling motor. It's really handy when your boat is full of kids and fishing stuff. So I got it back here. It did not come with a plug, so I just I'm going to keep my ground connected, and then whenever I want to run the trolling motor, I just grab a clamp and put it on the battery. It works for now. Got my tank set up. All that stuff was pretty easy. A lot of that stuff was here. I made a battery tray, put the battery in there, put the trolling motor on here. That was quick and easy. This light was shot. I'm completely rewiring the entire boat. There wasn't actually much wiring here, but I had to replace the stern light because that thing was broken off, and then my bulb went bad on my directional light, so I just went ahead and got a new directional light too. And what I did up here is I took a piece of framing angle iron. I forget where I got this. I think off a construction site or something. And I mounted this on the front of the boat for my light mounts. And I have some wide beam lights that I mounted at the corners. Those are going to be on one switch. My directional light, and then I don't have them here yet, but I'm going to mount two smaller spotlights right up here in the middle, and that's going to be on a separate switch. They're going to be on 3 different switches. That way I can control. I didn't want a whole light bar because you don't always need that much light, and I didn't want to drain the battery. I wanted to be able to control how much light output I get and how much drain it puts on the battery. So that's my plan here. I got these. I'm going to have the spotlights in the middle, and I'm going to have these wider angle lights here on the corners. I was working on wiring all that up this morning. I got stuff. That's all going to get cleaned up nice. Then in here, I'm putting in these are actually stairway lights, and I'm just mounting them on the framing here on the side so that they're extremely low voltage sealed LED lights. And that way, that's going to be on a separate switch. That way I can flip that on, and I can see at night. I can see the bottom of the boat and see my tackle and whatever else I want. So I've got 6 of those. 3 on this side, 3 on the other side. And I started putting in a switchboard here. I cut this up. I basically built this thing and put a piano hinge on here, and I can just flip it up to get to all my wiring right there. So it's very easy to wire up. I actually went and ordered a whole switchboard with a battery indicator, USB chargers, and the whole bit. I want to redo this a little bit. But it's got a whole rocker board switch and all the other stuff. So I'm going to do that instead of these individual switches. I put new seats on, and we are getting ready to rock and roll. Update coming. I forgot to mention, I put 4 rod holders in, 2 on each side. And over on this side, I have a 50 amp solar panel coming that is going to go, and it's going to go on a adjustable mount that you can like flip out of the way. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do all of that yet, but it's going probably on this lid, a solar panel that 50 amp 12 volt solar panel that I'm going to connect to my battery, and that way my battery stays charged. Isn't that cool? Forgot to mention that.